We're back. I'm recording. How do I sound?
Keep talking.
Alright. I'm going to explain that you guys are walking back home. You,
Alright.
Gray, and Phelan are having a nice conversation as you guys are, going. Gray doesn't seem to understand that he was tired last night. He seems...
Crackles.
Crackles?
Oh, yeah, crackles, but I didn't hear him cut out.
Okay, maybe I just... sorry.
Alright.
Maybe that was on my end.
Alright. They seem to be completely oblivious to the fact that they were tired. So, maybe he was just so tired he forgot. But, he does not seem any out of the ordinary. He seems completely fine.
Okay, now it's cutting.
She makes a comment along the lines of, like, you end up drinking the thing you gave last night?
He would say, yes, he ended up drinking some of the water.
Basically, trying to check if he remembers last night.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. It happens at least once.
Oh, well, you're clear now.
I knew it! I'm a genius! Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, she makes a comment along the lines of, like, well, actually, I already said that.
Yes.
What was your response?
He replied, yes, I did drink it.
Wait, drink what? What are you giving him?
Oh, she
Better not be giving him juice.
No, she gave me water.
It wasn't water, it was tea.
Oh, tea.
She gave him her flask of tea.
It tasted really nice.
Alright, as long as you're not juicing.
What does that mean? He looks confused.
You'll know when you... Well, hopefully you never find out.
Alright.
Performance enhancements.
Ah. Whispers to
The
Phelan.
non-magical kind.
Whispers to Phelan. I still don't know what that means, but I don't know how I can use drugs.
Whisper back.
I don't know how I can use drugs to get better results on my tests.
Again, hopefully you never learn.
He nods. But
I mean, I don't think you even need drugs to get better for a test. You have a cute girl to study with, someone very smart who's around you, who can help you study if he's ever not willing. She looks to Alex, subtly recommending you as a tutor.
Honestly, I would be the best choice rather than you spending time with that girl.
Natasha?
Yeah, that one.
What's wrong with her?
I mean, do you even know them very well?
Yeah, we go to the same school. We're also going to be in the next same class, hopefully, next year.
Right. School. So, you go there to learn, but is she really helping you, or is she just, getting fed what everybody else is and not really taking the initiative herself? And then she's just feeding that to you rather than, going to somebody who could actually help you.
Gray seems very confused, but he's very attentively listening.
She's being really aggressive here.
As you guys are having this conversation...
Doesn't matter.
As you guys are having this conversation, Alex, also to a certain degree Gray, this one is more noticeable. Your heart stops and kicks up into overdrive for a brief moment. Gray also stammers for a second, like, oh, what was that? As Alex, you... am I dying?
Mom?
No.
Sound fine.
Okay. As Alex, you see Harada dragging a woman. As that woman briefly, both your eyes lock onto each other, and this slight sense of like familiar like bond, this strange like homing beacon locks on to both of you as Harada pulls her away, as her gaze gets torn away from you and looks at Vincent, as Vincent's also walking with them to a deeper part of the Kumbaji district.
Currently checking them because they both stopped.
That woman immediately becomes my quarry.
Okay.
Like,
actually, I can show her. I can show her now.
Yeah, it immediately stops on Phelan, and it's.
I knew it.
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to you, and then the next session you were like, "Oh, Alex's sister," and I'm like, "I fucking know what this is."
Anyway.
But you were so determined to keep it away from me.
Yes, I was. But yes. Uh-oh. It got quiet.
Yeah, you're here. Phelan is looking over them briefly because they, from what you said, they both stopped and like gasped. And Gray said, like, what was that? And she's like, what?
Alex,
Apologies.
you okay?
Yeah. That woman immediately becomes Alex's quarry, which, hold on, let me just put that on her since she's on the combat tracker.
Alright.
And yeah. Yeah, Alex just like starts like she just like starts hiking up her skirt and sprinting over there.
Okay.
Gray's like, okay, just leave me here. Oh, I'm coming. As he follows.
Does Gray look sick?
Gray looks like he got punched in the balls, basically.
I will help Gray.
It seems like a massive kick to either his solar plexus or he got kicked in the nuts. There's no in between. He seems out of breath for a second.
She just like grabs onto him so he doesn't fall over and just goes, Gray?
I'm okay. Go to Alex.
Alright. And I'm gonna follow after Alex.
Yep. As you go, Shilong, you exit. I assume, is Zoro following too? Dragon?
Ed.
You muted.
Curses.
Shit.
Dragon.
Oh, he's unmuted now.
Hello?
There you are.
You're there, but very quiet.
Hello?
There you are.
Hi.
Ah.
Sorry.
Are you gonna follow
There-
Shilong?
Yes.
Alright. So, Phelan, as Alex sprints towards where Vincent is going, you see Phelan, you see Shilong, and Zora exit out. Majul sort of floating a bit behind them.
Yeah. She looks to Shilong and I'm like, alright, what's going on?
Well, yes, like, I assume I can see Alex already going off.
Yes, you see them sprint.
That,
She looks panicked.
that's her sister.
Hmm. Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, apparently she met up with Vincent, and and her and Vincent are gonna have a fight. But I think it's gonna be a three-way, and I'm gonna go make sure they don't kill each other.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, probably be needed.
Yeah, I get the feeling. Teal. She will continue walking.
All right.
Or going. Not walking.
I do that anime thing where I flash step.
All right.
Zzz.
Because why not? Da. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm just getting
Got it.
things. What's up?
Okay, I was wondering, are you getting music? Are you getting
Oh,
what?
I'm getting music. I'm also getting, tokens for this map.
Oh, okay, I see.
Ah,
This,
there's
you
gonna
know,
be a
that
map.
makes sense as a map. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not one that I've made. It's one that I've stolen, but it's a fair use map.
Okay.
It's a fair use map. All right.
Oh, now I can freely let my knee bounce. I don't have to be.
Alright. Alrighty then.
So, Vincent.
Why are you an enemy?
Vincent.
Yeah.
You follow Harada and Katakure to this abandoned area most of you probably have already seen within the Kambaji district multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
As Katakure pulls out the sword from behind her, it seems very long. It's a sublimation of an odachi with strange runes carved into the side of it as she places it on the ground as she prepares to, get into a fight with you. As she stops, I assume you also begin to get into that fighting stance you do with Fangala, but she stops before she even pulls the sword out. As you turn behind you and you see Alex racing towards you.
Why am I not surprised?
And, by the way, Alex doesn't seem to register anyone except for this person. Like, blind to them except for just this feeling in this person.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Daz.
Yeah.
Restraint level 0. Can I really? Is that gone?
Huh?
There's no music.
Oh. Bot show up? I believe it did. Yes, why did the bot leave before? But either way, continue.
Question. So, is it the feeling that I felt with Gray? How open I was.
Times 100.
Is that times 100? Got it. So yeah, no registering nobody else.
As she seems to look at you, her eyebrows furrow towards you. As Vincent, roll me insight check.
Alright. $11.
Let's roll for the lady. She seems to be trying to hold back a smile. It's very faint, but she pushes it down. But yes. She looks at Alex. What are you doing here? My fight isn't with you.
Alex is not holding back any kind of smile. She's just like, she doesn't know whether to smile. She's like, who are you?
Harada pipes up from behind her and says, "This is your sister, Alex. Can't you tell by the blood pumping through your veins? Should have noticed immediately when you saw them."
This is. Oh my goodness. Ah, amazing is even the right word.
My fight is with the man here. As she covers her mouth with her hand. I don't wish to fight you yet. You're too weak. As Vincent, since you're closer, you see that she's holding or covering up a smile on her face.
Yeah, I figured.
I'd love to stay and watch, but um, may I fight you afterwards?
She says nothing and simply waves you away.
She nods and I'll go get changed. And
yeah, you run. You go
she's
back to.
Gone.
So we'll put you like right here.
That
All
was
right.
definitely a first.
So, Vincent.
Yeah.
It's you and her. She puts her hand away from her face. She has a really big grin on her face. Yeah, she also seems to be blushing as well. But she shakes her face and she slaps her cheeks. And she's like, Alright, now I really need to carve you up, Vincent.
You can try.
As I need you to roll this shit. And if anybody else wants to get involved, you sure can. But let me know when you do.
I don't want to die.
I'm gonna use a devil dice.
Okay.
Vincent's got this. Root to interrupt on one-on-one fight.
So,
Yeah.
26 for initiative.
Alright. If you did not, she would have won first.
Yeah, I was asking someone to share the screen.
Oh. Someone share the screen then. Fucking... Phelan, you gonna do anything? Hmm? Any... No one else is doing anything?
Hold on.
If either of them look like they're going to go for a killing blow, Phelan will do a healing word.
Okay.
But other than that, she's not getting involved.
Alright. Oh. Wait.
Yulong's doing that like cross-arm thing where he's examining the fight and shit.
Almost.
I'm actually going to do one thing, but that won't have any bearing on the fight.
You said she has a Nodachi,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, real quick. What were you gonna do, Phelan? What?
Oh, I was saying I have something that I'm gonna do, but it won't have any bearing on the fight.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'll just DM it to you and you can continue doing this.
Alright. Continue. Vincent.
Okay,
And she has an Odachi, yes.
okay. Alright. Yeah, I need to go for straight out the bat. I'm gonna use spend time as an action.
Oh, you have that now. Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought you were stopping time. Yes, do that.
No, I don't have stop time yet.
Oh, fuck.
Vincent stops time.
So well done.
So, Alright. So, yeah. You stretch out your hand, as the mark appears on your arm, as you're on the back of your hand, as it glows, as you feel like the relative time around you slow down and you have sped up.
Alright. I'm moving up to her.
Alright. As you get within her range, she's going to use her reaction. You see, as you get in within her range, she almost like a blur pulls out the sword or the odachi with blinding speed and is going to slash at you. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take... You take 19 points of damage as it seems she's aiming for your vitals as she slashes at your chest as you dive in, but you're able to skirt out the way.
So that was all slashing, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna haste act.
Okay.
Now I wouldn't be able to use Glacier Forge as a action.
Nope.
But yeah, I'm gonna go for an attack on her.
Okay. Why do you have advantage?
I'm using inspiration.
Wait, why'd you have advantage?
Because I used my
Right. You
bend
used
time.
Yeah, sorry. Keep forgetting that's an ability of your things. But you're going to use a what?
Inspiration.
Okay, reroll it. Nope. As you go in, you try to...
Another one.
Oh, okay.
$19.
That hits.
Okay.
As you go in, you stab into her. She gets pushed back slightly as she coughs, and then her face widens in like a not a sinister smile, but it seems like she's enjoying this. Is that you?
That's my turn.
All right.
Actually, sorry, but no, bonus action. I'll offhand my silver knuckle.
Okay. So interaction, you pull that out and you go throw it at her. Okay. Or you go to punch her. Go for it.
20.
Yes, that hits. Max damage 6.
Next.
Did you punch her or you slash at her in her face as she seems to not notice at all, and she begins to smile as
That's me.
her turn. She grabs onto the rapier as she pulls you in very close as she says, "Make sure that you last longer than everyone else did." As her eyes sharpen as she's gonna go into a rage.
I'm glad I got that turn off first.
Yeah. As she's also then... She's going to then reckless attack.
Okay.
As she pulls out her sword. She pushes you back slightly as she brings down the odachi, two-handing it. Actually, no. She's going to use her action to grapple you. So roll me athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, and haste does nothing to acrobatics, right?
It does not.
Okay.
She grabs
14.
you by the collar and pulls you over here. As she pushes you there, putting you right near the edge. As she uses her... How many attacks you got, girl? Use her second attack to bring down the odachi on you.
Is an odachi not a two-handed weapon?
Oh yeah, normally it would be, yes.
Oh, okay.
As she lets go of you, as she brings it down on you. 23 hits.
Mm-hmm.
as she slashes down on you, cleaving through your shoulder again. It seems like she's going. All these attacks are killing blows, and as that happens, she's then going to use Action Surge.
Alright.
And she's gonna throw the blade to the side and grab you, and she's gonna start punching you. 20 hits.
Mm-hmm.
She reels back as she throws in a punch. You take 13 points of damage. Second attack. With her fist again. 25. She punches you again. You take 10 points of damage as she roars in your face as she licks the blood from your forehead that's dripping down as she seems to love it.
Okay.
Top of turnover. Vincent. As she
You need to last longer. I'm not there yet.
as she tells you, you've lasted a bit longer than the normal people I kill. You really are strong.
Hmm. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, what's up?
And this might be incredibly stupid.
Okay.
When I talk to Kavard,
Oh no. Yeah, what's up?
do I have to do it out loud?
Essentially, kinda.
Okay, so nah, I ain't gonna do that then.
You want to try and talk telepathically? Every time you talk to them, you've talked to them alone, so you don't know if you can't communicate telepathically. And you've always stated you say it out loud, so you know.
Yeah. No, I won't.
All right.
Alright. Go for an attack.
I believe in you.
And the advances are already proc, right?
Yes.
Alright.
As she pulls you over what seems to be like an empty, like dirty, full water, like well, you push her back as you stab into her. The 23 hits. As you stab into her, the piercing doesn't fully go through, but the ice does.
Alright, second attack.
That one hits. Yep. Once again, piercing seems to be resisted, but the ice goes all the way through. Is that you? You can do anything else?
I have a hasted action.
You do.
I'm pretty sure I'm going down regardless.
Goes in, stab her one more time. Yeah, that goes through. But, you know, once again, seems to resist the piercing.
Rage.
As every time you stab into her, she seems to be enjoying it, as you're still grappled by her. But,
Oh, I'm still grappled.
Yep. She hasn't let you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Do I go for that, or...
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll go for the Silver Knuckle Blade.
Alright. I thought you were going to Misty Step somewhere. I'm going to be real.
I was thinking of it, but
Yeah, you go.
that wouldn't do much. She'd catch up.
25 hits. Slash at her face.
Two.
Yeah. 2 points of damage because, you know, resisted it. But, is that you?
That's me.
As she holds you up with her hand, She's like, please, you seem like you're already accepting your death. I want to savor it. Please don't die yet. Yeah, she seems to once again bring your face close and licks the blood off your face as she is going to second wind. This is a decent amount. As she's going to use her action, or one of her attack actions, to pull you to the side here and push you. She's going to put you 5 feet. Do you want to fight against that? Or no?
Yeah, I'll fight against it.
Alright, roll acrobatics or athletic. She got a 22.
Yeah, 17.
As she pushes you back 10 feet. She doesn't want to knock you prone, but she pushes you back. As that happens, she runs up to you again, and instead of doing reckless, she picks up her Odachi using her weapon interaction. Sheaths it. Actually, no. She will not pick up her Odachi. She'll rush at you.
Okay.
And she's going to go throw some punches at you. 14 misses you. And she goes in for another strike.
She has 3 attacks?
Oh, right. You're right. So, that one misses anyway. So yeah, she runs towards you. As she goes in for her punch towards you. As you're able to dodge out the way. As she says, "Come on, fight me! Hurt me!" Your turn.
Right. Why not try, right? I'm gonna use Fire Reach.
Oh.
And I'll have her make a save to avoid being knocked prone.
Okay. What's your DC?
15.
She just meets it. So you pull her, you use your energy to throw, to basically trip her up. But she stomps her foot on the ground and looks at you and says, "Tactics! I would expect nothing less."
And as she's talking, I'm going in my attacks.
Okay. That one
22.
hits. That hits. Alright. That one hits. And as
3.
that's going in, you see it has her, as that the place you're about to stab into begins to harden. As, what is her constitution? What is your constitution, my guy? Okay. Wow! Subtract 15 to this attack damage as she uses Stone's Endurance.
Stone's Endurance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna negate all of this.
You never know, let's try it. She takes none.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to subtract it next time, you can go to the bottom and just click the minus.
No, it's just with the resistance as well. It's and haste attack.
Okay, let me. Yep. Okay, go for it. Yep. Stab into her. She resists the piercing yet again.
Like, just more to himself. Just why am I enjoying this?
Because you're letting yourself loose. Besides, I know you like stabbing into women. Most men do.
What can I say? You just bring it out on me. That's my turn.
Alright. Her turn. She Yes, you can. You can hear this. She goes over here, picks up her Odachi. You can make an attack of opportunity if you just so wish.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. Nice damage. As it hits her, she sort of stretches out her back muscles as she picks up the sword and she says, "You were amazing, Vincent. But I'm craving more than just fun right now." As I'm just making sure of something. Yeah, that her double trigger is different. Yep, she uses her bonus action. As you see her body, a very similar sight to to the last time you saw her. But before she was stopped, you see as her face gets accentuated with these what seems to be like sharp stones jutting out from her cheeks. Her fangs go out and over her mouth like an Oni's would. Her claws get more accentuated, and through her elbows you see what seems to be bone jutting out as a tail shoots out from behind her as she's in Devil Trigger now. As a huge explosion of force rockets out as... I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. I did not program that into a sheet. I'm a fool. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
You just succeeded Devil's Fear. As if you would have been under the fear condition if you failed that. That's amazing. But yes, for a moment. Oh, is everyone getting involved now down there?
No,
I get to
I'm
feel like-
staying in range.
Do I get to feel like she's intent to kill?
Yes.
Alright, now I'm getting involved.
Okay, roll initiative.
22.
19.
Alright.
Fuck, I'm going last, of course.
Alright. She goes in towards you, Vincent. As she pulls out her sword, the sword begins to change shape as the back of it begins to get more jutted and more out of place. As she brings it up to you, as it doesn't seem like a different sword. It just seems like the damage the sword does now is increased. As she brings it down towards you, she's gonna make some attacks against you. Alex, you would be done getting dressed at this point, as I assume you are hurrying down.
Yep, as her clothes, where she usually would like fold them and everything, they are literally, she was taking off her belt and like unbuttoning her shirt as she was like running upstairs and probably tripped a little bit and kept on going.
As she brings this down towards you, Vincent. Alright. 18 hits you?
Yeah, that's what you see.
Okay. You take 23 points of damage as she slices across your chest. As she holds up the blade above you as she's like, yes! As her body seems to get accentuated more as she begins to grab onto Vincent's body and lather his blood over her face as she seems to be enjoying this moment. As where is that effect? Oh, it's
Hi,
right
that's
there.
exactly my movement speed.
Old person sound good, Shilong?
Yeah.
As she brings up her sword one more time, as she looks down at you, Vincent, as you're somewhat still semi-conscious. Thank you. Thank you so much. As she stabs down into you once again.
That's 2 fails.
Yes, it is. As... Phelan, I do remember you saying you were holding your action for...
Healing word.
Yes, so I'm gonna let that happen.
Yeah, as she screams out.
Wait, how far is Healing Word?
60 feet.
Okay, then never mind.
I specifically moved to the spot I did to make sure I had the range. She screams out, "That's enough!
All right.
You've already won!" And, Vincent gets up.
Roll it. She's not done yet.
Yeah.
As Vincent, you breathe in, you're just like, ah, ah. As she looks at you, as you see this bloodied mess in front of you, as she looks down at you, she's like, oh, you come back so I can kill you again! You really are the greatest opponent I've had so far. As she
Oh, dang it! I rolled good, but I have a better modifier than
just in his head.
So yeah, I already got my path.
Yeah. What are you guys? Yeah, yes, Vincent.
In his head is like, what the fuck is with the women in my life?
You started this. You knew whose sister she was.
Shilong, you run up.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt this fight. But I promised Vincent that I would keep him alive. And plus, it seems like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna use the dagger. Why would I? I'm a unarmed striker with an elemental punch.
All right. You're not targeting her.
Oh, I'm not targeting. Sorry.
Alright. Let me just drag that onto her. That would miss. As you go to strike her, you notice that it hits her, but she flows with the punch and puts your hand on her shoulder and rests her cheek on it. As you see, she looks at you with this ferocity in her eyes. She's like, oh, another strong man! For me to kill.
Second attack.
Okay. You're not targeting her.
I targeted her.
You're not. On the combat tracker, it doesn't say you are. Look, I'll even put it in front of the thing. Look.
I did it. What the hell?
Control click.
Yeah, no, that's what I did.
Oh, you did it twice. Click it once. There it is. Yes.
Okay.
21 hits.
I will make this a cold punch.
Okay. As you bring it down on her face, as you strike it, you strike her face as she doesn't budge at all. As it impacts her, but she sort of goes back to normal as she seems to be high on adrenaline. Until the next start of her next turn, she's immune to all damage and all things. And she's immune to all damage. Wait, let me read this perfectly, so I don't.
Oh, what the fuck?
Blood drunk.
Blood drunk. Da-da-da-da-da. Blood drunk. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you are briefly untouchable in the gory aftermath. Until the end of your next turn, the next attack made against you deals no damage, or you automatically see the next saving throw you make. Additionally, your rage can end early.
So next attack, not attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So. Good. Barrier blows.
Okay, go for it.
Ah, that's a miss.
That misses.
Second attack. That hits.
25? Yes. That hits. she'll use her reaction real quick. Oh wait, no, she can't. Never mind. Go for it. So that's 9. Okay.
Yeah. And then stunning strike.
Okay.
I'll have her make that save.
You notice that, well, she succeeds with a 27. You notice that her body seems to be working in her favor much more now that she is in this triggered devil form, or devil trigger. As she grabs onto your hand and says, "That hurt. Are you trying to make me stop fighting?" Is that your turn?
What was gonna say? Bring it on. I'm right here.
Hi, Harada.
Hey, Harada. Goes to you, Shilong, and puts a hand on your arm and looks at you and says, This was a fight between me and my student and your friend here.
He was gonna die.
He knew the consequences when he fought. We all do.
Yeah.
When we fight, there's a possibility we will die.
Well, I've already promised him something, and I don't go back on my word. Sorry for this. Sorry if I had to interrupt.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. If that fails, I do have the ability.
Yes. Your ability kicks in. What does it do?
I can roll that persuasion check.
Okay, go for it. Alright.
Nice!
And I'm gonna throw a devil dice in there, just in case.
Just for good measure.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just like click it, or how do I do this?
Double
click
click the number of devil dice.
Yeah, double click where it says 2 or 1. Yep. Why did you change it to a D8?
Why is it 8?
You don't click the D.
Shit, you have D8s?
Click the number next to the D6.
I
Alright.
think it just
It's fine.
for like 8 though. I'm kidding.
No. Roll a D6.
Alright, hold on. Let's mess it.
Alright.
But 6.
So 27.
Yes, 27. He looks at you. And he looks at, Oh. What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Taz,
Oh, there I am.
we hear you.
Okay. So everything froze for me for a second. He looks at you and he looks at his student. And he says, "I'll stop her if she gets to fight Alex."
That was gonna happen anyway, even if I tried to stop it.
But you would have tried to stop it.
Fine, but Vincent stays alive.
He pulls out his sword towards his to Katakure. As Katakure looks at this and says, "What? What are you saying? You get to fight your sister. Relax. Let the boy up." She punches the ground.
And knowing her she'll be here, right about, because I hear like running.
Alex wouldn't be here for another 2 rounds.
Ah,
Nice try.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's been like It's been like 8 seconds.
Ninjas, man. Ninjas.
But
Ninja.
I'm surprised Alex didn't have her like fucking ninja clothes underneath. What the fuck?
so
I'm gonna be real. This resulted way less bloody than I thought it would. But about as
Damn
quick
it.
as I thought
there
it would.
is pools of Vincent's blood around this area.
He is literally covered
Exactly.
in blood.
A lot less bloody than I thought it would. But
You know-
well, as quick as I thought
You
it
know,
would.
Wolf, you ever wondered if Cheon cared for Vincent? That was a good thing.
But if we're waiting for 2 rounds,
Yeah.
if we're waiting for 2
Not.
rounds,
I'm not.
what are you gonna do in those 2 rounds?
I'm going to Vincent.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm-
I'm asking if you're waiting for Alex in those 2 rounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So we'll go through this round. Vincent,
Yeah.
your turn. Katakuri seems to look at you with these. Now that you get a look at her, her eyes, she looks like a bona fide demon, but she, as you know, now that she's not allowed to hurt you, she looks very disappointed.
Like a sad puppy.
Kinda.
I'll stand up from prone.
Besides, if you kill him now, he'll never continue to become stronger.
Silence, Tin Man. You ruined my high. Says
More
Katakuri.
forged.
I don't care what you are. Says Katakuri. She's just looking at Vincent. What do you do, Vincent? It's your turn. Do you do anything while we wait?
Part of me wants to.
Man, I legit just fucking try.
I know.
Yeah,
I know, that's
fuck,
your reason not.
I swear to God.
Do you do nothing?
Like I said, part of me wants to.
Do you do nothing?
Can he see Phelan? Just wanna ask.
Yes. There you go. You can see Phelan.
She looks worried, like panicked.
Vincent, are you doing anything? Do you move anywhere?
He'll basically just move over here, and as he's passing her, just make sure to give Alex just as good of a fight.
She covers her mouth again, hiding a grin.
And stop trying to hide that smile.
She
As he
puts,
just gives her a pat on the shoulder and walks past.
she puts both. You know how in like anime, the girl puts both her hands on her cheeks and covers her face.
Yeah.
She squats down and does that as her tail wags.
She don't. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And yeah, the rest of my movement, I'm heading back.
All right.
So is that done? I do the flash step. Oh.
Actually, I'm still hasted, so I get there.
Yes, you do. So I'm assuming, Phelan, you're gonna use your turns to heal Vincent.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going
You wouldn't
to.
even have to, because haste I can get to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You appear in front of her, and she immediately puts a hand on you. Puts a hand on your shoulders, or both hands on both your shoulders, and pulses healing into you.
Sorry to make you worry.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be a fight to the death. Did you? Did you go into this knowing that?
I knew there'd be a chance, but wasn't sure.
You should probably confirm those things before you fight.
Gray eyes and sees Vincent all beat up, and she's like, "What the? What happened?"
Hey, great. Oh, that hurts.
You see as he covers his mouth and his nose.
I'm going to put concentration on myself because I'm not using,
All right.
I'm not using Cure Wounds because I want to get all of this. So, I would get 2 turns of this, 11, and heal 7. And on consecutive turns, I will be healing him again.
Alright. And after that happens, Alex, you run back. Vincent is basically sitting down next to Phelan. Gray seems to be covering his mouth and looking at Vincent and also looking at Katakura.
You're muffled.
Oh, really? How about
Yeah.
now? Alright.
It sounded as if there was something in front of your face, but yeah.
Yep. So, you arrive.
So first things first, I just want to, for the people in chat. Fortunately, not for the folks at home.
Alright. Katakura.
Alex. Yeah.
Is she
So,
using that
Alex-
for this?
So yeah, she has a button-up shirt, like a dark gray, actually like a not gray, like a old camo like shirt, sleeves rolled up, like folded and rolled up to the above her elbows, and a vest over it. She's also wearing like dark black jeans, and she has like all of her weapons strapped on top of the clothes rather than underneath, like with her dresses. So she has her cleavers, her sword, and her sword specifically, she comes running with that in her hand.
Alright.
And runs past everyone just to be like, once again, no acknowledgement. Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna roll a thing to see if she acknowledged, to see if she can pull herself, away from it. I'm gonna do so at disadvantage.
Alright. Go for it.
Hey, Cruz. Hey,
Come
Cruz,
on.
my save.
1.
Oh,
No,
whoa!
that's a nat 1.
That is a nat 1.
Also, the D4 isn't applying.
Yep.
Huh.
The fuck? I just saw like 20 dice.
Yeah, it's called healing from the fucking demon, the half demon who has demonic regeneration.
Oh yeah, because fucking barbarian, they have D12s.
Yep.
Wait, no, they don't, because like that Daz
Right,
said,
right.
demonic regeneration is just D8 across the board, I believe. Was it D8? I'd have to check my stuff, but
It is
Right.
D8 plus, I think it's plus your con,
Yes.
plus proficiency.
I don't know if it's plus all of that. For some reason, my stuff is freezing, and I need it to stop right this instant.
Alright, well. She heals near perfect to health. Oh shit, that was wrong. I killed her.
Ah, shit.
Still freezing for you, Alex?
No, it isn't. However, would I be able to get over here? Actually, she will like just make a pit stop. It's like, I need to make sure that, like she's doing the entire thing, like when you're really excited about something, you want everything to be perfect.
Yeah.
So, in fact, she does stop along the way to be like, wait, I'm forgetting something, and she just unsheaths her katana, and I'm going to expend a basic poison on my katana and on my tanto,
Okay.
because it's like, no, this has to be perfect. I can't,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. As yeah, she is running back, and yeah, no, she just flat out just it's not even like ignore. It's almost as if you don't exist while this person is in her line of sight.
You get it.
Harada doesn't exist.
All right.
So yeah.
That's where you go.
Where's my token?
It's all the way down here.
Okay. There we go.
I will say there will be a new initiative rolled, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll just be healing Vincent 2d6 every round.
All right.
I'll just be watching since I can't interfere anymore.
She's just going to run up here and then look. Ah, that's a lot of Vincent's blood. I don't know, it's always smelled weird to me, but it's nice.
What?
And just looking at her, does she still have like the rage and devil trigger going? Well, actually, because time passed, I actually don't.
The rage.
so.
The rage would be gone. The devil trigger's still
Okay.
there.
You look amazing. Hi. Ta-da.
I hear your name is Alex.
Yeah. From what I know, the name is Alexandra Kusanagi. Sorry, let me make sure. I don't believe it's Kusanagi.
Nope, it's Kage-sena. Kage-sena.
Is
Kage-sena.
that the first time we heard Alex's actual name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, my name is Alexandra Kage-sena.
I like to think she actually stumbled.
It's nice to meet. Yeah, no, actually, she just like she stammers for a moment. Rather than saying the wrong name, she's like looking for like the right words. She's trying to put them together.
As you're stammering, she covers her mouth as she pulls out the odachi with one hand and points it towards you. She eyes you up and down. I can't believe our mother lost to a human. Gave birth to you.
I mean, humans, they're annoying, frustrating, and worst of all, sometimes cruel. But they're good ones. From time to time.
That does not change the fact that you're the weakest link in our family.
Isn't that amazing, though? Me, the weakest link, and I'm already stronger than any human could ever hope to be. I'm gonna get there.
That's in thanks.
At least the regular ones.
That's in thanks to our mother's blood.
I mean, yeah, I can't even lie. But think about it. If I'm as strong as I am, it's only gonna get better. We're gonna be amazing. You and me are just...
She shakes her head, trying to get whatever she was thinking about off her mind, and she points her blade to you. I'm going to chop your head off.
And
keep it with me. As a reminder.
A reminder that you have an amazing sister. Even if they're a little weaker than you. I guess we still have to find that out.
As she charges for you, and I need you to roll me initiative.
No problem. 25.
Alright. She had the chance to go before you, but she didn't. Your turn. As she basically holds the odachi, Your turn. Go.
She's going to sprint forward and like bait her attack. That way she tries to go in for it and then basically sliding underneath her legs.
All right.
I'm gonna try and go for I'm gonna try and go for just a little hit around around her ankles, and I'm gonna be using the katana, of course, for that.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is so great. She's still my quarry, right? Yes. Okay.
Should I roll?
That is a
specifically for the
21.
No. You could just roll it at the start of each turn. I don't mind. 21
Alright.
hits. Make sure to target her, please.
Apologies. Yeah. And it's like humans are sometimes tactical. And I'm gonna just roll that damage. I got a 6, so 14 on the damage.
Yep. Slash at her. She seems surprised for a moment, but you,
Also,
due to your
on
perceptiveness,
save.
Yep, go for it.
Sorry.
Due to your perceptiveness, you notice that a smile does leak through, but she stifles it quickly.
Okay. And let's see.
She gets a 19. She succeeds.
She succeeds, so no poison. As this is so great. And I'm gonna go for my offhand attack with the Tonto.
Okay.
The come on. Roll, you. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working. Come on, don't freeze on me right now.
You broke the game. How could you? Oh, there it is.
Okay, did it already show up?
Tonto attack. Yep. 15. That misses.
Weird. So I tried to just roll the dice, but it didn't work. But I put it into the tower. Okay.
Oh, into the tower?
I'm not into the tower. I put it into I tried to roll it on them, like particularly, but I put it into the dice tray and it rolled. Weird.
Sure.
Okay. And
Yep, 15 movement. So yeah, you go in for your Tonto attack. Her tail slaps your hand out of the way as yeah, I don't hit.
Alright. As it slaps it out of the way, she's just going to let the Tonto like get hit right off to the side. And she's going to two-hand her sword.
Okay.
Plus, if Mother was beaten by a human, then they must have really been worthy. And
She grabbed. Oh,
no, inspiration.
okay.
What's that? What's that roll?
14.
14? That's better. I'll let the attack. I'll let her hit it. Yeah.
She grabs.
Not gonna.
She grabs your sword and has a reaction for you missing. She's gonna make an unarmed strike against you. She grabs your hands as she stops the blade, and as she does, she knees you in the gut. Wait a second. Let's see. She's targeting you.
Come on, make sure you hit.
All right. Da, 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 da. What's your AC?
She hit it. 18, I believe.
Oh, she hits you with a 20.
Okay.
As she knees you, dealing 12 points of damage to you. As each of her, as you now notice, her knee has like a spike sort of going through it. Doesn't count as piercing, but it's used in terms of wanting to tear apart your flesh. As you take 12 points of damage.
So yeah, that knee just lifts her up, and then she lets herself fall down to the ground, and then just full on like smirk, rise up with with one more attack.
Yes. As she lets go of the blade, you rise back up. Surprise attack, that hits. 26 hits.
And right, roll the damage.
You slash at her,
And-
dealing 14 points of damage.
I'll have her roll the con save.
Wait, didn't you already use that one?
Tanta.
No, the first one was your katana.
The first one was my katana.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's no more poison on that one.
Yes. So
The
big-
Tonto has
yeah.
poison. The Tonto still has poison.
I mean, both of her. Her stuff has poison, but I believe it just the poison persists for a minute until.
Didn't you say one-time use poison?
A creature hit by the poison weapon, Constitution saving throw. Once applied, the poison retains its potency for 1 minute before
Okay.
drying.
Okay. So let me put on an effect for you so that I know. Da-da-da-da-da.
So
Always. So.
Yep.
There you go.
DC 10.
No. What? No. That's how many
Okay.
rounds duration. Make a. Succeeds with a 24.
Ooh, yeah. And that's her. That's all of her attacks.
All right. That's you.
Yeah.
Her wounds begin to close due to the hardening of basically the acceleration of her demon biology. She's healing more as she begins to laugh out loud. I didn't know I'd be able to get to kill my sister today. I'll make the best out of a bad situation. I really wanted to kill Vincent though. I'll settle for you.
But isn't this better? Why settle? Why not have both?
So let me get a rage. Put that effect on her. Alright, now she's raging. She pulls out her sword. One. Yeah, it's lagging. It's crazy. I know why. This could go for a bit. Oh shit. 14 misses you.
As she's just going to take the flat of her blade and like brace the attack against forearm flat, bracing the flat of the blade against it and just block.
Mm-hmm. She turns the blade to the side as it slides down to the side as she slams it sideways. Go. What's your AC?
18.
That just hits you with an 18.
I was hoping that she missed.
Aw. as it, with her full force, spins, slams into you, dealing 21 points of damage as it slams, slashing through your side. She cuts into you. As well, how many attacks you got in the Devil Trigger form? Yep, that's it. That's her.
Okay then.
At the start of round 2, fail and roll that health.
Didn't she already do that?
It's constant or
That was
vitality.
round before. This is our vitality.
Instead of making a roll initiative, just every round.
Okay.
Yeah, at the start of every healing, essentially.
Mhm.
Which I would roll initiative in case it comes to failing healing you or interfering in the battle, but I think this is easier for now.
Yeah.
Because then he doesn't have to skip over someone's turn every round.
Yeah. Alex, it's your turn.
Going to action disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to, as she's just going to backflip, you know the one, the DMC2 one.
Yep. The bad one.
Oi.
Continue.
That was one of the good things about that game.
Mm.
And the wall behind me is that there's an interior space, right? Crumbled.
Yeah, ever so slightly, yes.
All right. I'm going to, after doing that, I'm going to leap into here, like backflip, left flick, one huge one inside. So 10, 15, 20, 25, and going to just go here, and gonna bonus action coat my blade here, my katana, in a different type of poison. Because, I save these, for rainy days and shit. This is such a special occasion.
You have 3 minutes on your turn. Continue. Yes.
So I'm going to be switching out for the off-brand wyvern poison.
And how long does that one last?
This poison projected half so much. Doesn't say, so I'm gonna just assume it lasts, similar to the basic poison, since it doesn't say.
What does it do?
It does not give. Actually, let me just check. Nope, it doesn't give them the poison. It doesn't give them the poison condition. But if they fail to save, they take 5d6 poison damage.
I'm gonna say that's once. That's once a thing.
Mm.
I'm gonna say that's once a use. It has a duration of 10.
Oh yeah.
It has a duration of a minute, but after it's used once, it's gone. So there it is.
I thought that was all of my poisons.
Oh, well there you go. I guess I misunderstood about what you said with the basic poison.
Okay, so yeah, the basic poison, if they fail to save, they're, I believe they're poisoned, and they take a d4 every round. Hold on, let me check.
I don't think
just a d4.
Basic poison.
They take a d4 of poison damage. That's it.
All right, but either way.
But the big thing is they're poisoned.
Yeah, but it goes away after you use it. All right, cool. Is that you? Time's up.
Yes.
All right.
That would be me. So, movement. Yeah.
She sees where you went. Charges in over here. Breaking through the wall. Turns and sees you, I'm assuming, because I don't think you hid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's part of the problem with my kit right now.
She runs in as you now see she has a big smile on her face. She says, "Found you!" As she's going to use one of her attack actions to grapple you. Roll acrobatics.
No problem. 10. Sure.
Keep it? Alright. She grabs you as she pushes both of you out. Oh.
That was 25 feet to get there. Does she still
so-
have the movement to get over there?
Oh, right. I did something funny.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. In Devil Trigger, their movement's increased.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She pushes you through the wall. And as she does, she lets you go as she holds on her sword. Gonna hit you.
Alright.
Vincent, I will say, you notice she hasn't been recklessing while fighting Alex.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Yep. That one misses by 1. She gets a 17 on that one. As she slashes down on you, you dodge up to the side, but then, as her bonus action, which is when she's in Devil Trigger form, she can make this attack. She is going to unarmed strike you.
Alright.
As she misses the slash, as you see a big fist come down and she knocks you up across the head. The 26 hits you.
Yeah.
You take 13 points of damage as she punches you across the face. And
Ow!
suck it up.
Hide and seek isn't supposed to have hits. That's tag, you idiot.
Well, you obviously haven't been playing the fun version. It's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to go in for two-handing my katana.
Alright.
Come on, roll.
I would recommend just dragging it into the chat. It seems to be going faster if you just drag it into the chat.
Inspiration.
Alright, just... That'll hit. 22 hits. As you pull it out, you slash at her.
And I will have her make the con save.
Alright.
Here it is.
$25.
She got a 25?
Yes, she succeeded. As you slash at her, the wyvern poison is gone, I assume now.
I believe it. Well, doesn't it only go away on a hit or after a minute?
Yes. So it's gone now.
Oh, right. I hit her.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I thought so. Here's the thing. I thought with the poisons, it's until they are basically either used or the time elapsed.
That would make poisons a broken item and use more. That's why the poisoner has the ability to make multiple. That's why I've given you the ability to make multiple different types. Balance them.
Okay. Alright.
Because the wyvern poison deals how many? 5d6 poison damage?
Yeah, 5d6 when they fail to save.
Yeah, when they fail, which, you can make them stronger. And either way.
Alright. Well, here's my damage.
You slash at her. She grabs the blade. She grabs the the silver blade, or where the silver blade slashed her as she looks at the blood. Ah, you're using his weapons now too? That one's mine!
Wait. What? Harada gave you a sword as well?
Gestures to the sword she's been using. She looks at Harada, pointedly saying, "We're gonna have words later." But is that your turn?
Oh, I look at Harada too. Are you trying to get both sisters? Perv.
He says nothing, and just has his arms crossed. Is that your turn?
I believe that was only one attack, right? Or was that two?
Oh no, it was one. Wait,
Okay.
yeah, that was two.
No,
The
two?
10 missed, and the 22 hit.
No,
Okay.
they used inspiration.
Oh,
Okay.
they use inspiration.
That
Okay, so
10
you have
didn't
another
cut
hit.
it.
You have another attack.
Okay.
That one missed. 12 misses.
Aww. Hmm. Inspiration or no inspiration? Who am I kidding? Yeah, I'm using it.
Alright.
Right?
That one hits.
That one hits. So, yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, that's...
And... that's a bit better on damage. That's a 15 on damage, okay.
Yep, as the blade seems to slightly resist it, but it goes through.
And have you met our mom? She alive? Where is she?
I've met her mom, yes. But like I'll ever tell you where she is. You don't deserve to see her! Is that your turn?
I'm going to kick up the Tanto and grab it. Item interaction.
Alright.
And I'm going to go for an offhand strike at her.
Alright. I will say... Yeah. That one misses.
That one misses?
Yeah, 18 misses.
Okay.
By one, I will say as well.
Whew. Alright.
Is that you?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. As you mentioned her mom, she turns to you, Vincent, and says, "I'm sorry, but I will have to go serious. I wanted that little thing to be our special moment, Vincent, but I'm going to kill my sister. So, forgive me." She flashes you a smile as she's going to go for reckless attacks now.
Okay.
Where is your effect? There's your reckless attack effect. There it is. Alright. Blade. Wow, that's a 12 on an advantage attack. That misses.
So yeah, she's going in for the... Come on! Isn't this more fun? Her family. She's just gonna drop, like, getting obviously jealous that she's focusing on Vincent instead of her.
Of course this is fun. But I wanted to kill Vincent. Not have a family reunion with you. Not yet. Not until you're stronger. She goes in for another slash. 15 also misses.
Whew. She's just going to bat the blade aside, and I'm...
Oh, she has she has her bonus action attack.
All right. Right.
As she goes in for an overhead kick. As she goes in for over a kick, you're able to dodge out the way, and as it kicks, lands at the ground, making like a small crater underneath her. She looks at you. I'm not doubting this isn't fun. I just wanted to kill Vincent. I've been itching to kill a man. And Vincent was so strong.
Aww. The metal one over there has already agreed to make sure to be my fighting partner. Maybe I could get strong enough to fight you again. Nah, not maybe. Definitely.
Looks at Shilong. And yeah, started round 4.
Oh, looks away.
I look at you long.
Get my hat down. Just like, don't fucking bring me in this.
I just imagine the shit-eating grins, everyone looking at Shilong.
Yeah, Harada's like, oh, really? we're really alike, aren't we, Shilong? Says Harada. Anyway.
I should have stayed with Nora. I whisper that.
Yep.
I'm right next to you, and I have an 18 passive, bitch.
Fuck off, Chiro!
Vocal cords shut off, says Shilong as he says it. Anyway. Are you disengaging, Alex?
Nah.
Alright. She'll use this opportunity to attack you.
Alright.
She will grapple you with her opportunity attack.
Okay.
Nat 20. As you try and jump to the side, she grabs you into a bear hug and holds you up. Not looking your direction, just holding you there.
Honestly? Okay. Fine. She's actually going to, she still has the blade and the tanto in her hand, but she's actually going to wrap her arms around and basically give her a hug. It's like, I'm finally not alone. Me and you.
Shut up and stab me!
And I am going to... let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go for basically dropping not dropping the tanto. She's going to throw the tanto up in the air and go for her 2 attacks.
Alright. Quickly breaking away from the hug, I assume, she grabs onto your shirt as she looks at your shirt and she makes mention of, this is actually a really nice shirt, as you go in for your attacks.
I picked it up just for you. And I'm gonna go in for the slice. Oh! Well, that's a nat 20.
That's 5!
That's 5.
And you know what? Just for this, I'll give everyone experience for this. I like this.
Okay.
What?
I'll give everyone experience for this.
Oh, okay, so I'll just take the inspiration off my thing.
Yeah, I'll give everyone inspiration and experience, and I'll give everyone a devil dice as well. This is the defining moment as well.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Continue.
And yeah, that's going to be okay.
Ooh.
That's going to be 24
Slashes
damage.
down on her from her collarbone down to her chest as she seems staggered by that. But for the first time ever, she looks at you and smiles, and she's like, "That hurt."
And oh my goodness, she like blushes at that. It's like, I'm glad. And I'm going to just swing around and just use the momentum to try and lift her up, like off the ground with this attack.
All right. You got a devil dice.
I do have a devil dice. Oh, wait.
And you know personally that 17 does not hit, so you can roll a devil dice.
Yep. There we go.
19.
That just hits.
And yeah. Whew. And let's go.
Max damage.
Max damage.
So I will say, yeah, you swing up as she gets lifted off the ground just enough, but she skids to stop and she's holding onto your shirt as she, wraps her hands around into the seam and pulls you closer.
All right.
Is that you?
As she pulls me closer, I'm going to stop two-handing the blade and just grab the Tonto and try and since that would be interaction too, but try and shove the Tonto, like try and stab her with it.
Okay. Yep.
There we go.
25 hits. As the Tonto falls back into your hands, you stab her with it. She looks down
Feeling 2. I believe.
Yes. As you stab her with it, she looks down at it and she looks back up at you and she tries to stifle a smile, but she can't, as her demon features are very accentuated at this moment while she's looking at you and she's smiling. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Also, this is the first time I'm hitting with the Tonto.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have her roll the con save. Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Don't worry. She failed. She got a 10.
All right.
So she's.
I'll.
Yeah.
Click the damage. Oh wait, that shouldn't have the +3 onto it.
I'm gonna let her rock.
Okay.
You stabbed it in a place where, because you're so smart, you stabbed it in a place
so
where.
Intelligent.
If I can.
Is there any other effects with this? Is she poisoned?
Yep. She has the poisoned condition.
All right, put it on.
And she just takes a single D4. Right. You can do that. All right. I have to go over to the side where those effects are.
If you want me, I can just do it.
Yes, please.
All right.
Hey.
Poisoned.
After game, I'm gonna just put that onto the poison.
Yeah, I'll probably do that later also. How long is she poisoned for? A minute?
Yep. She's basically just poisoned for, I believe, the duration of the poison. I'm gonna check though. Retains its potency. Hit by. Yeah, so it retains its potency for the minute. So yeah.
So yeah, she's.
It doesn't.
Yeah, as you stab into her, she sort of wobbles for a moment. She's like, "Ah, tactics, human tactics, smart human tactics. I'll let this slide." As she's going to reckless, because that's the only way she'll be able to get a neutral attack on you. As she lets go of you, you're no longer grappled. As she swings down her Odachi. A 23 hits you.
Yes. Yes, it does.
As she swings it down, as this time she slashes down at your side, cleaving you as you take 27 points of damage as you drop to your knees. As you drop to your knees, she brings up the sword again.
I'm just gonna look up. Can I? Am I still semi-conscious?
Yes.
She's just gonna look up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Mom would be happy with you killing me. Not before I got stronger.
She stabs the sword into the ground next to her and she kneels down so she can eye level with you. She wouldn't. As her demon features disappear as she sort of takes in a deep breath as now the poison is fully hitting her as her rage also disappears.
It's like throws up. Sorry.
Yeah, as she does. She's like, "Bleh." She looks at Harada and asks, "Can I get a vital star, please?" As Harada claps his hands and says, "Sure. Did you have your fill?" She stands up, sheaths the Odachi, and says, "I had fun, yes. I had a lot of fun."
Again.
Oh my good.
As that's
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna go on break. We're gonna go for a bit longer, if everyone's fine with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Shilong gives a sigh and just like, thank God the gamble paid off.
Yeah, it did. There was no way that Katakura was gonna kill her sister. Anyway, break. See you guys after the break, guys. This is part 2.
Yeah.
All right, we're playing. Someone put on happier music. This is sinister fucking battle music. Wait, I got it.
I'm sorry, just like, yeah, happier music. Cuts to Alex with their fucking stump.
Where's my arm?
Yeah, also over the break, I told them that Katakuri cut off Alex's arm in that final strike. But yes, Alex, as you are fading into unconsciousness, you see the green light of a devil star as it's crushed over you, as it gets sprinkled over your body. You heal 10.
Okay.
The wound doesn't stop bleeding, but it's not bleeding enough that it's dangerous. So, Katakuri looks at you. She picks up your sword, hands them to you.
She
Yeah.
just grabs it with one hand, and she's just like, this has been amazing.
Katakuri looks down, covers her mouth, and goes back to Harada.
She's just like, she reaches out with the stump and then looks and it's like, she's don't.
You're not strong enough. I thought, since I saw Vincent how strong he was, that maybe the gate would have opened through you already. It's fine. I had a lot of fun. But that's not the reason why I fought you, Alex. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. But as she just like, her hand almost like drops the sword as like there's this twinge of like phantom pain from the arm, like, and she just holds her grip on the sword. Okay. You could stay for a little bit.
That's not up to me. It's up to Harada. Just like how you have that man known as Shilong down there. I have Harada.
She nods.
I'll go where he goes. That is all.
I suppose I'll do the same.
As that's happening, Harada stands up as she was about to walk towards him. But Harada meets her halfway, puts a hand on her shoulder, and says, "We'd love to stay for dinner."
Thank you.
As Katakuri looks very confused as she's also blushing. She's like, "Yeah, but..." She also, Harada also, like, puts a fist on her forehead and points to Vincent and Shilong as well, and simply says, "Apologize for the word you gave them." In our line of work, we don't kill just because we want to. That's what I'm trying to turn you away from. She walks over to Shilong and Vincent. As Gray is just staring at her as she also locks eyes with Gray for an amount of time. And yes, failing you at this point get to Alex, and you can heal her.
Yeah, she gets up to Alex. The Tonto's still on the ground, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she picks up the Tonto and just looks at her. She looks worried, but she's trying not to show it, I guess. She just goes, "Can I hear you now?"
Alex?
She
just starts tearing up a little bit before she just like inhales. Okay. No.
I'm gonna use the remaining. If she says okay, I'm gonna use the remaining 3 rounds of healing on her.
All right. As you're doing that, Katakuri gets to where Shilong and Vincent would be. And she bows to both of them. She looks at Shilong and says, "I did not mean to frighten you. I have dark tendencies."
Must run in the family. He is alive. Everything is forgiven. On my side, at least.
As she kneels down towards Vincent, she grabs your hand, Vincent. And as she's grabbing your hand, it feels weird because it seems like she's feeling the texture of your muscles through your hand and your arm, as almost like instinctual reflex. She then stops herself and she then bows her head towards you and says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You were just so fun to fight.
Well, like Shilong said, I'm alright now, so no issue.
Yeah. Oh. 1 second. We gotta make sure of something really quickly. I'm back yet. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, yes. I was just closing my door. I forgot to close it. Yeah, she bows to both of you, and almost instinctually, she sees the blood on your hand, Vincent, and she takes some and licks it, and she sort of shudders, and she walks back to Harada.
She gets far away enough. It's like pats Vince on the shoulder. Slaps him over the head. Fucking idiot.
Tell me something I don't know.
Greg gets to you, Vincent, and says, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, seem to be at least.
Man, you were awesome. I didn't know you can go super fast. I could barely keep up with you. He chuckles.
I don't know. Alright.
He smiles. He flashes you a grin, and he's like, I'm better than alright. You're back." As, yeah, cutting away from that, Harada will get Katakure and say, "We're gonna find a hotel in the city."
Before he starts talking,
Okay.
I'm done talking to Alex, but we cut away pretty quick there.
Go finish.
So you said that Alex, like, a few tears started going down her face, right?
Yeah. Like she was briefly crying, but she just tries to breathe and just like breathe out the the pain kind of helped her not cry, but yeah.
She's gonna, like, get over to you and get in a way where she can, she puts another hand on you and is gonna give you one last cure wounds for good measure. But she's gonna say, as she does, like, hey, don't cry now. The salt will get into the food. You want your sister to see how good at cooking you are, don't you?
She just stops there, and it's fine. It's just good to know I have family.
I'm happy for you. Even if it didn't seem like... Well, even I could tell there was some sort of, I guess, bond there? I don't really know how to describe that. I'm glad. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, all right. Well, even while you were saying that, and probably during the end of that, Harada would have said, well, we're going to go find a hotel in the city. See you guys for dinner.
Yeah.
Ben's
Too long.
off.
Long tips his hat and is already starting to walk.
Yeah. They go. They leave.
Alex is just going to stab her arm, like the one that's on the floor, and just like lift it up with the sword.
Oh.
This hasn't happened since Hal.
She looks at the arm, and do I know that half demons can regenerate limbs?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. And I can't roll for that?
I'm thinking. You wouldn't know everything. Roll Arcana.
I'm proficient in that. 23.
Yeah, some half demons can regenerate limbs.
So she says it happened before she was like, put that back on, right?
Kinda. And she's just going to, walk over and grab the sheath to her sword and just walk with the arm, like, stuck on the sword, just kind of limping back to the house.
I'm going to walk with her.
Alright. After a few minutes, Zora also will follow you, because Dragon probably sleeping. After a few minutes, you guys get to the house. Harada's car is gone, probably because they went to go find a hotel. But yeah, back at the house.
Good to see you. Good to see you all are in better spirits. Well, at least somewhat mentally.
she's just going to look at Shion. Could you visit me in my room in about an hour or two?
Sure.
And she's just gonna look at Vincent and Shion. I miss you. I missed you too. And she's going to start heading upstairs.
All
right. Phelan will look at Vincent as she leaves and just say, I also had something I wanted to talk to you about. So we can just do that right now if you wanted.
Instead of Shilong.
Or Shilong, sorry.
I was about to say.
Yeah, so she also had something she wanted to talk to you about.
Can I wait for a different time? I need to meditate. And also I need to discuss with something that weird happened to me on my way back. With everyone. I had to extend a bit.
As long as it's before tomorrow.
It shouldn't take that long. As I go and meditate, get my key points.
Also, short rests are 10 minutes now.
Okay.
That's literally the quarter of an hour. Continue.
And she turns to Vincent. I assume Zora goes off to do her thing at this point.
Yes.
She then turns to Vincent. Us two being the only two in the room.
With Jules there. Also, before that happens, before anything else happens between you two, Gray hobbles home.
Yeah, that's the thing of like, you just look at you're great, all right. You look like you're fucking out of breath.
He does not answer you, and he simply just walks home.
If she had heard you ask, she would have basically said, like, he seemed to be affected by the fight between the sisters. It might have something to do with his demonic traits now.
Not be that big of a connection with Alex. But yeah, she goes to meditate. To gain his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Continue. Majul's also in the room, but she's making tea, as she do. She's also making snacks, and she's shaking from the fucking fight. But that's her. Continue.
I'm gonna summon Majul and have him go keep her company.
Aiden.
Not Majul, Eden.
Alright, go for it. That happens.
She looks to Vincent. How's Vincent looking?
As soon as he gets in the house, he just collapses onto the floor.
Okay, so
he's just on it, lying down in the middle of the.
Give me a second. This will disappear probably, literally, a few seconds from now. But still, give me a second. Continue.
Fairlin sits down, or rather than sits down, she crouches down and just sort of puts her hands on her knees and her elbows on her knees and hands on her chin, just looking down at him. Now, where did you go? Brought back some lively guests.
That wasn't intentional. Went to Aqua Point. Tried to get the university. Turns out I needed paperwork, including guardian. I wasn't going to go to Caleb for that. Left. Caleb happened to be there. intimidated me at the university. So that's gonna go well whenever that starts.
I'm sure they're gonna be happy to have you.
A lot of stuff happened. A lot of context is needed before I start talking about that.
Well, before you start talking about that, then, do you want help onto the couch? It's more comfy than the floor, I can assure you.
I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, she'll help you up. 14 strength. She's quite strong. Not super strong, but quite strong.
So?
She helps you over
Actually,
to the couch.
For I fought Caleb.
She stops for a moment. What was the last thing you said?
He basically said, I fought Caleb, and I was an awkward point. Knew what I was getting into, but I had to find out for myself. And weirdly enough, it helped put a lot of things in perspective.
Player goal? She continues helping you toward the couch after having stopped at the mention of fighting Caleb.
Maybe, but you know how some say that once they experience death, they tend to turn their life around, not care as much about some things. I guess.
Never heard that saying.
Well, I guess getting thoroughly beaten, I'm done dragging my feet. And he looks to Phelan.
Sets you down on couch. Sits on couch across from you.
How do I say this? Well, sorry for my bluntness. I want you to be with me.
Holy shit, that is blunt. She looks at you for a moment. And this isn't some ploy to get me to misunderstand. You mean in the way I think you mean. Do you? Don't you?
Okay, so I know I hit it pretty well, but I've had feelings for you for a while.
Sorry. Just back to like all the fucking obvious flushing.
Like I said, he believes he hit it like a champ.
I know. Okay.
I need to roll a thing. This might break you, and I'm not sorry. Giving myself disadvantage. Alright, yes, she's fine. She's fine.
She just she gives a little giggle as you say, "I know I hit it pretty well." But sorry, go ahead and continue. Or actually, you finished. She gives a little giggle and after you finish what you said. She says, "I you know, I had a hint, but I wasn't entirely sure."
Really?
Hmm.
Could have.
She's smiling.
You seem genuinely confused. Just you did pretty well. So what's your answer?
She smiles and will say, "How about a date?"
That's what it was called.
Ah, you didn't know.
Look, this whole thing is kind of new to me. I never
I
done
mean,
that
neither.
side of it. I mean, sex is one thing, but this is entirely new to me.
I mean, I've never done anything like this either, but I do know vaguely the order these things are supposed to go in. How about a date first? Despite us having been in a team for a while, I don't know a ton about you, and you don't know a ton about me. Well, you actually know my life story, but there's still things you don't know.
Alright then.
So, how's that sound? As she sort of like leans down, just looking up at you.
Hold on one moment.
Fucking Yao is freaking out in chat.
So that's a 10 of performance. He somewhat holds it back. But you can definitely see he's gone redder. Sure, yeah.
She then smiles and will say, "I'm gonna be a little mean here." And she hops up, walks over, and just says, "I'm enjoying how much more expressive you've become," and will give him a kiss on the cheek.
Vincent, I'm not even gonna make you roll. You shut down. Moving on. My man's is dying here. My man's just got his wish.
Is this the symbol of the buffering?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Vincent right now.
You got red ringed of death, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh man, how the fuck it happened to me? Anyway.
The legends are true, and sometimes it's not good to find out. But Vincent, you did it.
Yeah.
This monumental thing that was in your head from, when you awakened your feelings for failing. It doesn't seem that big a thing after you ask her about it. And for the first time in a long time, you're happy.
Yeah, he's definitely shut down.
And it's a feeling that is foreign, but it's not an unwelcomed one, as sensory overload takes its course and you pass out.
He just fucking passes out!
Yeah.
Oh no, I killed him!
due to a mixture of exhaustion with the fight with Katakure and all this positive stimulus, you pass out. Now,
Yeah.
anything else that's happening? I assume, Shilong, you finished your meditation. You don't know what happened there because you were deep in the pit. Did you expect to have a conversation with your master?
Nah. I just need to get my key back.
All right.
Fuck me, that I had to use all of it.
Yeah. I will say, actually, roll me a
Oh.
D100.
Oh, E100.
Yes.
That's rare.
It is. Dice tower.
Oh fuck.
Roll again the dice tower.
Alright.
And when you do, say high or low.
Alright, high or low. What are we going, boys? I'm gonna say high.
Alright. Okay. When you're meditating to try and get your key back, something starts to jab at you. A pain. It's really weird, but there does seem to be something, a blockage that you sort of force your way through. As you recover your key points, but there is a feedback that sends you back slightly.
Fuck.
This is the first time you felt like raw pain in your chest. You have your key, but this is the only time you've ever experienced this is when your key was imbalanced. You weren't balanced. Something's now off kilter. Something's wrong, and you don't know whether it's the dragon or you.
Shilong, fucking. Cause I can just talk to the dragon normally.
Whether he answers is another question, but yes.
Yeah, it's like, fucking, did you just mess with me? Inside his mind.
What is happening?
Wait, you got injured? Did you get injured?
Something's wrong. Why am I afraid?
You're afraid?
Something's near. A dragon's lair.
What?
They're gone
There's
now.
still that in this time?
I didn't think they existed. I haven't sensed one. But I sensed one. It's gone now, but it was here. It was close.
I'll look into it.
Do so.
As soon as he gets back, after a bit, he
I will say
now.
you can cancel out this effect when you could just spend a hit dice and get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I want to give you that out and alright.
Fuck, I'm still on 1 hit point.
Shit! Shit! But yeah.
Use another.
Do I waste it?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright.
Sean will after like the hour because Alex had to go to her room.
Wait, an hour? I thought you woke up after 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, like after
but he's
50
waiting
minutes.
after an hour, so
Like 15 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so you're not going to talk to Phelan.
I have a sneaking suspicion, using my mind's eye, and by the fact of Jewel, why are you blushing?
yeah. But Jewel saw all that. She's like,
No, like she... Okay, so I want to give the reaction to when he passed out.
yeah.
Because, like, she just fucking... as she does that, and then she sort of giggles afterward, because she's like, man, I'm being a little mean right now, but it's cute how his reactions are cute. So, and then she realizes he passes out, and he's like, Majula?
Phelan killed
Majula,
Vincent.
I killed him!
As Shilong, you walk
Wait.
over, he's asleep as you walk away.
He's-
Basically, what Phelan would have asked is, like, she would have asked Majol to take him up to his room, because she has telekinesis.
She shall sure do that.
Yeah, and Phelan's sitting downstairs.
Oh my god! Guys! Vincent's sleeping in his room! Technically,
Yeah,
the
man.
legends were true!
The prophecy has been fulfilled. But yeah, when you wake up, she's just there.
I'm gonna go mute again.
Dylan will ask. Hey, how long do you think the talk will be?
Well, this time? A few minutes. You'll be able to get to Alex in time, I can assure you of that.
I still need to talk with her.
I know.
Anyway, good to see you again, Phelan.
You's fine.
You blushing?
She's not.
Yeah.
She looks to,
It would just be a few minutes, my ass.
I'm choosing to ignore him. But, she looks to you and goes, really all I needed to... Really, all I wanted to say was, Hey, Sheila?
What's up?
Before you leave for your job, do you want to take a trip? There's some place I want to go, specifically with you.
You need a train. How long do you think it will take?
The drive there, 3 hours.
Yeesh.
Oh,
As long as we
if
go in
you
the
want,
morning,
I can help
it should be fine.
you train while we're there, but
No, it's fine. Yeah, sure. We can head there either today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your match, right?
No, I still have a day. It's on Tuesday.
Sorry, I thought it was Monday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Unless Dad
I
told
thought
me otherwise.
today was Monday.
There's a calendar.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. But she just goes, if you're feeling up to it tonight, we can go tonight. If you want to go tomorrow, we can go tomorrow. It's not something super urgent, but I'd like for it to happen before your match.
Alright.
She does look a little serious. She's saying this.
Sure. Hot tacos. I'll see if I'm able to talk with you.
DM
Either today or
God
tomorrow.
coming in hot. Since the session is going a bit longer, we can, if you desire to, get to that, or get to when that'll happen, or would you want to do that out of session? That's up to you, but it will happen. It just depends.
I don't think it'll happen this session.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Because I still need to talk with Alex, and I feel like that's gonna be like a whole conversation.
Yeah, at most they will leave this session.
Yeah.
Conversation's not happening in this session because that's not gonna be a few minutes, Daz.
Alright. But yeah, you just said like, depending how conversation goes, my afternoon should be free.
Alright. I'll see you in a while then.
Yeah.
By the way, just a warning. Vincent's passed out up in his room.
What the fuck? I guess he was more tired than I thought he was. Makes sense. He didn't nearly get himself killed.
Yeah. I think it was too much for him.
Fucking guy keeps trying to rush into things.
just stop myself from laughing.
I'm gonna kill Phelan next session. Continue.
Do
Liar.
it. Stop all of this in its tracks.
No, you're a liar. I will not stand
No,
for
but
it.
she goes like, yeah, I think it was a bit too much for him.
I can see Vincent getting a lot stronger than he is now. So he just needs to focus on training for a bit.
Yeah, and that'll be the end of that.
Anything interesting happened while I was gone?
Well, I'm gonna actually promote like. She doesn't know if Vincent wants this to be secret. Is the thing.
You don't need to bring up that. Just bring up something else.
Yeah. She just goes, not a ton. Oh, while you were gone. Okay. She says, not a lot. Alex took us out shopping. She seemed to be having fun. There's a music system upstairs now.
Oh, nice.
Mm. She didn't really spare any expense when she was setting that up. Other than that,
That's the music, but I'm learning a lot. I think about absolutely. Oh.
oh yeah, that's something I've been learning recently. Is there's a lot more to her than meets the eye. Granted, it's not a lot because she's, at least from what I can tell, she doesn't really say what's on her mind a lot.
Nothing much happened with me. As I'm saying that, I'm just gonna roll this deception check.
Looking to be passive 18. You're someone that my fucking
Into the tower.
It doesn't matter if he sees it or not.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
I'm just gonna roll regularly. Boop, boop, boop. So,
She
Phelan, you get the feeling that more happened. And that he's deceiving you.
Nothing much happened, huh?
You know. One for a
Was
run.
that Nora earlier?
Just someone I met on the way.
Sure. She doesn't believe you, but she's not going to push for it because it's like, hey, your personal life is your personal life.
Hey. Just try to avoid the papers as Shimon starts to head off.
Oh, you! Do we have a newspaper in the house?
As I walk away.
Do we get newspapers?
I don't believe we get deliveries out here, but we can pick them up in town.
Yeah.
Because we're in an abandoned district.
Correct.
See, that didn't take too long.
Yeah, she very clearly doesn't believe you, but she isn't pushing. Like, she's making it, she's not hiding it. But she's like, yeah, if you want to hide it, you can hide it.
Alright. After that conversation, you go upstairs.
After the allotted time has passed, such and such. I knock on Alex's door.
Alright.
Come in.
Alex, as you're away from anybody with your blood, you're back to your stoic self once again. You're still high on the adrenaline of, fighting, but there is still, you're not near anybody. So the effects are now on you again.
What? No, just like as he comes in. Like, what? No ninja surprise attack like last time?
You see as there's a you see is there's like a small pallet on the floor that she's been basically kneeling on and bleeding on. She's just been there. And her arm is back. You don't know if she made a new one or reattached the old one, but it's back. She has an arm again.
Guess that thing about half demons turn out to be true, huh? Oh, I'm glad to see you got your arm back.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show you my surprise.
Get a surprise?
I had a surprise for you and Vincent, as well as just something I want to do with everyone.
Well, even if there's no surprise, while still around, it can be done.
Did you close
It can
the
be
door?
done. Well,
Did you close the door behind you?
I guess.
I'm just wondering. It's a...
While still around, while still alive, it can be done at a different time.
I know how you don't get to function on the ability to. You can't. The jukebox we stole is for entertainment. There's a vinyl player for music. It's really nice. There's also, and this is the part that I wanted for both you and me, there's a radio there. So you can hear the outside world, different things that are going on, and even catch up on shows, I guess.
Interesting. We definitely don't have those back in my time. How does the radio work?
I'll show you later. She just there's not like a lantern light or like any like light bulb. She just has a single candle sitting in front of her. She seemed to have been meditating, and just like staring at the light of the candle before you walked in. Like she just slowly lifts her head up to you, while talking. Please have a seat.
Sit down. So, what else you want to talk about?
I wanted to apologize for scaring or startling you.
Can't scare me. I was just mad that you attacked Phelan. She doesn't like fighting. At least that's what she told me.
I made sure to ask her if she was enjoying herself. She was forced to tell the truth with truth serum. And she was.
You truth serum her?
Yes.
Alex.
But she was enjoying herself. But if I do that in the future, I will try to make sure we're somewhere else, so it doesn't disturb.
Also, a recommendation: when we just come back from a mission where we're all slowly losing our minds and in an asylum, maybe just a day of rest first, then do that stuff.
I thought it would be fun. So why I regret it. You see, as she's taking a lot of pauses, as she's trying to like concentrate on like the feeling in her body, but she's just,
Listen,
I regret attacking Majul. They were scared, and that was wrong.
at least you regret it. That's something.
As she reaches and grabs what looks to be a large large jar, like about like 1.5 the size of your normal like mason jar. And she just opens the lid, twists it off, and I wanted to prove to you that I was serious. That about our deal. And that I not just about the wanting to bear your child, but wanting to being able to show you what it is for me to fall in love. Also, I wanted to show my control. This is a love potion, truth serum, and human blood. As she just holds the jar. I'm gonna drink it. And I want you to ask me anything you want to know. And
You don't have to do that, really.
Shilong. If, say, somebody you cared about said you didn't have to help them, would you help them? If you could stop them from worrying?
I've been there one too many times. Go ahead. Let's hope this doesn't backfire.
I guess we'll see. And Daz, I am choosing to fail the con save on the truth serum.
Oh man, and then my jewel shows up in the room.
Oh.
Failing open the door to return your taunt. No.
Nope. Even if you did, and I'm not saying you can't. If you did,
I'm
the effects would be instantaneous, assuming. So you merged all these three things together.
The love potion, the human blood, and the truth serum.
Why the human blood?
Because demons fester on human blood, and she's drinking that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep, demons drink blood in this world, and that's how they get stronger. But
Fucking vampires.
No, No, they're not vampires. They don't need it. They just get stronger.
They're
The big
better
thing with it
vampires.
is the big thing with them is human blood fuels their demonic side.
And their
So,
demonic abilities.
That's why half demons fed to Moses. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's why the more human blood you have in your when you're a half human, the stronger you are, which is why I was very shocked that Sebi would even do something to that to poor.
This is gonna. So, God, what happened exactly?
I'm getting the fucking table.
There's a table. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a table.
It just makes it so like you see him as your greatest enemy. Ah, shit.
No.
Well,
There's a
here's the
chance
thing,
that
that-
this will be permanent.
Huh?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
All right,
Poison
Alex. I
condition.
want you to roll me D100 in the tower.
Okay. One moment. And okay. There we go.
Oh fuck.
Bad.
Hey, so roll me D6.
Okay.
What's the
maybe-
duration on both the potions? Love and truth.
Mhm.
What's the duration on both of them?
Truth serum, I believe, is an hour, and I believe love potion is also an hour.
An hour, you
True.
say? Roll me D6. And then,
Hold on, let me just check.
God, is my danger sense going on?
You don't
Wait,
have
no,
that.
shit, I'm not barbarian.
You wouldn't know. It wouldn't be a danger sense now. Okay. Then I want you to roll me. Someone flip a coin. Heads or tails?
Fuck.
I'll do it. Give me a
I'll do
second.
it.
Oh,
No, let Yao do it. Let Yao
guest
do it.
player
Yeah.
Yao is here. Not really. Guest Yao is here to flip a coin for me to see what effect happens. Tell me, heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads?
Yep.
All right. So, the potion that you drink with this mixture of blood, Shilong, as Alex finished downs it, you see her chest.
Like her breast?
Or your heart.
Ah.
Wait, no, wrong dice.
Huh?
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 As Alex, your eyes get more sharper as you feel more durable, more powerful. As you look down at Shilong,
Alex?
you love him. As you look down on Shilong, you're infatuated with every inch of his body, but not in the way that would normally constitute love for normal humans. Since now that your demon blood is being accentuated, you see him as a perfect target, prey for whatever you decide to be, but you love the fact that he seems to be perfect for whatever your goal is. You love the fact that he exists in this exact moment, like everything you've been working towards ends with Shilong. You can no longer lie to yourself either. At this moment, you are as demon as you can possibly be. as the love potion duration extends for 1 day. So this effect will last for a day. You didn't make it permanent. You were one off from making it permanent, which is why I was laughing. But essentially, nothing really changes. Just that Shilong seems to be the end-all, be-all to you. You love him in whatever twisted way or normal way, romantically or physically or ideologically. You decide you love him, and you can no longer lie to him either. You can no longer lie to specifically Shilong for the coming day, for today and tomorrow. 24 hours.
Do I still have? Does the effects? Does the other effect of Truth Serum, the being poisoned part?
Nope. Your
affect as well?
demonic power, due to you canceling it out with the blood, sort of pushes that to the side. So you're not poisoned either.
Okay. So feeling this, she's just going to just tear her eyes away from him and look at the candle, and she's going to focus and just continue to sit in that meditative position.
Alex? Okay.
As you hear his voice, roll me a wisdom saving throw. With disadvantage.
Someone's fucking armed guard. Not having a weapon out, but, I don't need a weapon.
As you even begin to hear his words, your eyes, like a bullet, dart up towards his, and before you even realize that, you just get sucked into whatever he's about to say, whether it be whatever. You can't stop looking at him. This is a new feeling for you. This is very strange.
She's just looking at you, Shilong, like it looked like her head like just snapped up to you. It's like
for a good comparison, what are those manga or what's that like thing where the girl's eyes turn to hearts?
Oh.
But in Alex's case, that everything around the sharpness of her eyes is a heart. Like some stake is being driven through the heart. That's what Alex's eyes look like.
That's
like actually, or just
Actually, yes.
Like,
okay.
It's hella creepy.
That is really creepy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
She just like looks up at you.
So,
You ask me anything you want, and you see as she's like physically like her head is like trying to push down to the candle, but she's like there's this like attempts at there's like a small smile like trying to be held.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Inside Shilong's mind,
No.
what the fuck is my life? Okay. Alex. Tell me about what exactly happened to you. Make you who you are today.
I mean,
I need to get a better understanding who we'll be working with.
well, I guess it all started before I was born. My father is human. I think you could guess that, but
Yeah.
human. From what I heard, he was a soldier. A French soldier who was sent to Japan to help them modernize their battlefield tactics, their warfare, to compete with the West. And he was such a great warrior and he loved Japan so much he stayed. Even after his people left, even after he didn't continue with the task he was giving. He instead sided with samurai and the old ways. He fought my mother. He proved himself and beat her. Not because he was strong, but war. He had fought on different battlefields, and war was what he knew. Fighting. So he fought her.
This really is a genetic thing. Continue.
Oh. I think somebody's busy. While we're waiting for somebody to come back.
I'm here.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was gonna make a funny joke. So Han.
But between.
Oh, sorry. Go.
That.
Go.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll tell my joke afterwards.
Yeah. So, a human who could take on an Oni alone, not because he was strong, but because he was smart. And an Oni that, from what I heard, was very strong. The way my grandmother told it. She wasn't really my grandmother. She was just the woman who raised me. The way she told the tale was that because he proved himself to her and she found him to be strong, she continued to follow him and test herself against him, asking him to, I guess, be hers. And that's how I came about. Fighting is what I know. When I was 8, my entire village, it was attacked. Well, it actually wasn't attacked, if I'm gonna be honest. There was a creature that passed through it. And the things that were like demonic moths were following its lantern light. And since it was passing through, those moths attacked our village.
My condolences.
You're about 40 years too late. But it's okay. They were weak. Not because they were human, but because they lost that fighting spirit. They still fought, but they couldn't do anything against them. Ever since then, I was on my own. Until... Daz, correct me if I'm wrong, it was about 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
Till about
10 years ago where I met Hal. When he said I never needed to train, that I was a natural, it's because I didn't. I just did what I could. I felt what I had to do in my blood. I followed it. It's why I look at what you... It's why I looked at your life and thought it was beautiful. Because you trained. You pushed yourself to get stronger. You're amazing for that.
I'm not focusing on me. Continue with your story.
I pestered him to teach me. And he mostly saw me as a nuisance, a bug that was kind of just hanging around him. Till one day that I guess he took interest in actually attempting to train me. Or maybe he was trying to get rid of me. I don't know. But that's when he saw that I could regenerate. And I think from then on, he, in earnest, wanted to test my limitations. That's why I don't consider him my teacher. More of a mentor.
I understand. He's just supposed to be someone who's guides you throughout your journey. And it sounds like he only really gave some advice, and that's it.
The day before I met all of you was... No, a week before I met all of you was the first time I heard him speak to me in a decade. I'm pretty stubborn, if you hadn't got.
No, really? I couldn't tell.
She blushes at this and continues.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, God. Oh, that should have been at disadvantage, right?
No. You've talked long enough that you've acclimated to the sudden shift of emotions, but even then, that's still a failure.
Yeah, it's an 8.
You instinctively begin to move closer towards him. You catch what you're doing. You're able to stop yourself, but the reason why I'm giving you this freebie is because you understand that you shouldn't do that. You also understand that Shilong wouldn't want you to do that, so you wouldn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. So you force yourself to stop.
Yeah. So Shilong, you do see her like sit up, almost like move across the like close the distance across the candle, and she like forces herself back into sitting.
Yeah. It's time for my next question. What does strength mean to you?
So Stephanie needs to pull up her notes, but she has the answer right away.
I did not know. I thought they were gonna use the love potion on Shilong, not for Shilong.
Yeah, so I thought. Technically, I was right that the love potion was gonna be on Shilong.
Yeah, but just not in the way you expected.
Yeah.
I also thought so. I didn't know that she was going to mix alchemic potions.
It does. In the meta, what would happen if Shilong got love potion?
There would have been a D100 roll, similar to the roll Alex made, and it could have been disastrous.
Okay.
But it didn't happen.
I believe knowledge
is the path to power. It's how one can become enlightened to the world and to themselves. Knowledge is what separates you from someone else.
Don't mind that. Qiong, you see his eyes start to shift for a brief moment, as for a while now they've been yellow actually. They've been sticking to yellow. You see it shift very briefly black to blue as he stifles a laugh. You and a friend of mine would have gone along great in that aspect then. Fucking guy couldn't stay away from the books. He used to study every form of martial arts and in that sort of way. Always saying that I can improve my form and such, and I'm living myself, but whatever. Not the time for my stories. Okay.
Qiong, I'm just trying to say with all of this, I might be different, but I'm never cruel. I might be merciless at times, but I'm not cruel, especially not to people who don't deserve it. Even when they do, I'm quick. I don't like prolonging something unless, at least not something with people. Not even with demons, really, unless they're enjoying themselves as well.
Alex.
Oh no. I'm gonna choose to roll a wisdom save right now because there's something that I think this is the first time you're actually calling her name.
Yep. 14.
14?
What's the save of the truth serum?
Well, I believe at the moment it's 14 for me.
14.
Yeah. But
and the
yeah.
blood, you fail.
Okay.
For the truth serum, I chose to fail, so yeah.
But you fail this one as well. This save.
Okay. Please call me Alexandra.
Okay. Alexandra. Besides restoring your clan, why is it that you seek strength? Is it so that situation can never happen again? Or is it something else?
No. It's because I don't have a desire for revenge. Gaining power is just a part of who I am. If I don't, then I won't actually learn who I am or who my mother is. or that I even have a sister, or anything about myself.
So
I
your
have to
journey,
do this.
so your journey will be a journey of self-discovery, then. In a sense, at least. Part of it.
Personal side of it.
Now, my question is, why do you still want to restore your clan?
I guess rebuild is the better word. I told you, I showed you something special. You were the first person I told about
Oh,
those little
and
dreams
figure.
of mine.
No.
I just want to do it because I think the world could use us to help it, to protect it, and it'll also help make us better the stronger we are.
That is indeed noble, in a sense. I guess in your own way. Hmm. Well, I've been asking you these all serious questions. Let's shift the topic to something more I'm just curious about. What do you like to do for fun? I've been
Read, actually. On top of that, I wanted to try and learn how to cook, to make meals for everyone. And
cook.
for you.
Oh, cooking. I actually found out I could eat again. Though still don't feel hunger, which is weird. It was on my trip.
I also like to fight for fun.
I
And
couldn't figure that one out.
I guess the other things I do for fun are, well, I just like stories.
Stories.
It's part of why I got the radio.
I get it. Uh, well, what else could I ask? Honestly, I thought you hated me at first. At least, uh, a bit of dislike, though. This is putting a lot of things in perspective.
I did. I didn't like that you were in charge or being or scolding me for something. Especially when I didn't know you and we didn't really know each other. But you've grown.
No, I have that. I've been told I have an effect on a lot of people.
You certainly have it on me.
uh, how about this? You get a free question since I don't really feel that great since you're low potioned and fuse serumed right now. So, Ask anything.
Does it hurt being all alone?
Oh, that's a wisdom save with disadvantage.
She'll,
Guys,
uh,
yeah, what's up?
for a brief moment, when Alex asked that question, the dragon, for the first time in a long time, you feel the dragon get sad inside of you.
Yeah, guys, turn blue. What? Alone? It's fine. It's fine. Besides, I gotta keep moving forward, right?
Back your mind, you hear the dragon say, "Liar. It hurts."
Mind you. Yeah, sure. It's been about over a month now. Can't say I don't miss my old life. You know?
We miss it a lot.
Yeah,
Do you miss the life or the people?
if I was on this time and the people were still around me, yeah, I would miss the people, I would say. But, heck, I can't even. It's. Anyway, it's fine. Uh, Listen, uh, thanks for that question.
Stop trying to be the leader if you don't want to. You don't always have to be put together. Just like how I'm not always good at
That's it.
telling people what's on my mind.
That fucking thing. If I don't, then people around me get hurt, and that's my fault. It's too late to do anything about it.
I was too young and too weak to help fight for my village when it was being destroyed. What could I have done? You were too. You didn't have the chance to fight, right?
Really fucking poor timing.
Dragon in your mind says, "We didn't have enough time. We were too slow."
I didn't really have enough time.
As in a rare case, Shilon, the dragon in your mind says, if only I was stronger."
Actually, Daz, you mind if I add to that little thing?
Alright.
When he says that, almost simultaneously, Shilong says that out loud.
She just looks at the candle and back up at you. Shilong, I'm not in my right mind right now,
Yeah, you're not.
but I understand loneliness. I didn't have my father, as he was dead. I didn't have my mother, because she was gone. And then, when I was 8, just barely getting started in the world, my grandmother, the faces of the people I knew. I didn't have any friends, but I still knew them. I could still be around them. Many of them were taken from me. And then I was on my own. From 8 until about 40 something. I've been alone for a long time. I haven't had a home for a long time. I just want... All of you are the first friends I ever made. I know loneliness, and so do you. It's okay to hurt.
Something to talk about. Even before my temple was wiped out. Even before that. A bit about me. I'm an orphan. I already knew my family. As far as I knew, pretty sure they were human. They didn't want me. I was just at them. A lot of the you saw through a bit through my memories. A lot of the people there were jackasses. Really stuck up in their own ways. Only a few of them I actually really connected to. But maybe that was also my fault in that sense. I never just felt I fit in. And the one friend I did made, best friend. When the dragon selection started to happen, he and I fought, as you do. Eventually, I was chosen. And out of, then afterwards, he left. I never saw him again. And then once everything happened with the dragon, at least I know that he wasn't at the temple. It is something that is sad about being in a time I'll never get to see. And the other person I had a connection to. Also why I couldn't look at you at first, Alex. At least I didn't want to. It's out of my mind now, don't worry. You look like a lot like my master. And this part's gonna get a little bit sentimental and a bit stupid. When I was young, I He was the only person that I felt something towards. Though young me knew that wouldn't work out. Just always figured it wouldn't, at least. But souls.
Sheila,
What is it?
if you could fight and die along with everyone else back at your home, or stay here and get stronger, but not have any of them, would you go back and die?
No. I wouldn't. Even though this is quite possibly the worst situation I've been in. I can't even go outside, well, normally at least, without covering up. I know if I wasn't here, all of you, Majul, Gray, even the people I've helped on my own time, no one would have been there. You're all good people.
Alex,
Mm-hmm.
as you're
Well.
talking with Shilong,
Love you all.
you notice a tear falls down his face.
She's going to pick up the just the candle and put it to the side. She's going to pull herself closer and give you a hug. It's okay. You have friends.
Hold on, that's what this is.
And we care about you. You have me.
He he returns the hug.
And I think we end off with that in the main game.
Yo, Sevi, what the fuck?
There is a cutscene
I figured.
before we go back into anything. There are 3 cutscenes actually. Shocking.
Jesus Christ.
24 cuts.
The first one. The first one involves after Shilong left that the corrupted battle force angel. Time has passed. It's night at this current iteration of when this scene is happening. During the same day, we see a being with a lantern. I'm going to share what this looks like. You see this being holding up the lantern where this corrupted Battle Force Angel was, as this horde of demonic moths swarm around him, creating this what seems to be a mist. As he touches the ground, as something comes from this corrupted Battle Force Angel. Something that seems to be like a core, as he places it inside the lantern and closes it. As more moths, these moth-looking demons, spread out more from the lantern as he continues to walk by, as if nothing happened, leaving a trail of what seems to be famine and decay behind him. As we cut away from him, we see Gray, who is stumbling back home as he's clutching his chest. He bumps into a hooded figure, a feminine person with what seems to be crystalline blue hair. As Gray says, "I'm sorry," as he continues to walk by. As this person holds up an image of Ashfield and continues to roam through Dorney. And finally, we cut to ruins as we see Ashfield sitting what seems to be on a broken throne that seems to be obviously have been created from mold earth of some kind, as she seems to be eating some food. As she says, "Uriel, how are you doing over there?" As we hear screams in the distance, as he still is trying to resist whatever right is being placed upon him, as she says, "It's no fun. Come now. We're family. Just give in. We'll have the best time, I promise." As she begins to laugh maniacally as it echoes into what seems to be the night. And that is where we'll end session. So,
Oh,
I was not ready for
y'all-
today.
hope you all had a great time.
As soon as Jazz was describing how people got home and like how everyone came all at once rather than getting them at different times, I was like, no, it's not happening.
I'm sorry, Kara.
No, it's all good.
I'm not.
I'm still mad at Seven
for what? You do
Nah.
this all the time.
because
You do
of
this-
how smug they're being about it.
But you do
Oh,
this,
yeah.
But you do it all the time. Either way.
Boy.
We're gonna end this recording. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
My one joke I want to say to Han before is, Han, Yonderies are the best, right? Anyway,
Listen. Fuck up.
see you next time.